Video script, is Paysend safe and legit? Wait. Before you click send on that international money transfer, I want you to listen to me and listen to me now. You have worked far too hard for far too many years to let 1 cent of your retirement nest egg slip through the cracks because you were looking for a deal. I know the feeling. You have family abroad, maybe a grandchild studying in Europe, or a friend who needs a little help in Mexico, and you see these apps promising near-instant transfers with 0 fees. And you think, Susie, I'm on a fixed income. I need to save every penny I can. I hear you. But I want you to remember the Susie Orman mantra, people first, then money, then things. And when it comes to your money, the first thing we have to protect is its safety. If the money doesn't get to where it's going, or if your identity is stolen because you used a fly-by-night operation, that 0 fee just became the most expensive mistake of your life. So today, we are going to stand in our truth about a company called Paysend. Is it safe? Is it legit? Or is it a disaster waiting to happen for your retirement account? First, let's look at the facts. We don't make decisions based on fear, we make them based on facts. Paysend is not some basement operation. They are based in the UK, and they are authorized and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, the FCA. Now, for my friends here in the States, that's like their version of the SEC or the heavy hitters who watch the banks. If a company is regulated by the FCA, they have to play by very strict rules. They have to keep your money separate from their own business money. That is a must. They also handle over 10 million customers. You don't get to 10 million customers if you're just a scam. They are partners with Visa, MasterCard, and China Union Pay. These are the giants, people. They don't partner with just anyone. They use what we call enterprise-grade encryption. That's a fancy way of saying they put a digital vault around your bank details so the crooks can't get in. But, and there is always a but, is it right for you? The biggest fear I hear from you is, Susie, what if the money just vanishes? You've heard the horror stories about wire transfers going into a black hole. Paysend uses a card-to-card system. Instead of the old-fashioned SWIFT system that takes days and moves through 5 different banks, they go directly to the recipient's Visa or MasterCard. Most of the time, that money is there in minutes. Minutes. However, I need you to be very careful. There is a problem that many users face, and it's not because the company is a scam. It's because the company is too regulated. Listen to me, if you start sending large amounts of money, or you send money frequently, Paysend's fraud triggers are going to go off. They will lock your account. They will ask you for bank statements, for ID, for proof of where that money came from. And I see you getting frustrated. You're at home, trying to help your kids, and suddenly you're locked out of your own account. You feel powerless. But I want you to shift your perspective. That inconvenience is actually the company protecting you and themselves from money laundering and fraud. If they didn't ask for that info, I would tell you to run for the hills. Now, let's talk about the cost, because I know you're watching your budget. They often offer a flat fee, maybe $2, and they claim to have great exchange rates. But you must be a smart shopper. You have to look at the mid-market rate. That is the real price of money. If Paysend's rate is way off from what you see on Google, they are hiding their fee in the exchange rate. You have to look at the total delivered amount. Don't look at the fee, look at how much the person on the other end actually gets in their pocket. That is the only number that matters. I also want to address the tech factor. Many of you tell me, Susie, I'm not a computer whiz. I'm afraid I'll press the wrong button. This is where you have to be your own protector. If you use an app like Paysend, you have to turn on two-factor authentication. If you don't know what that is, you find a grandchild or a neighbor and you have them show you. It means even if a crook gets your password, they can't get your money without a code from your phone. You must own the power to control your destiny, and that starts with securing your phone. So, what is the actionable takeaway? Is Paysend Susie approved for a retiree? If you are sending a few $100s to a family member and you want it to get there fast and cheap, yes, Paysend is a legitimate, safe, and regulated option. It is far better than the old-fashioned strip mall wire services that charge you an arm and a leg. But, and listen to this, do not use it for your life savings. Do not use it to send $50,000 to buy a house overseas. For those big, must-not-fail retirement moves, you use a major bank or a dedicated high-value currency broker where you can talk to a human being on the phone. And never, ever send money to someone you haven't met because they told you a sad story on the internet. I don't care how safe the app is, if you send money to a scammer, that money is gone, and no regulation in the world can bring it back. You have to be strong, you have to be smart, and you have to be secure. Check the exchange rates, start with a small test amount of maybe $20 to see how it works, and always, always keep your receipts. You can do this. You can embrace the new technology without losing your common sense. Because when you are secure in your choices, you are secure in your future. And that, my friends, is what it means to be truly wealthy.